to this day, I still see players making the worst mistakes possible all the time. To avoid making the same mistakes when you're playing GTA, I have compiled a list of what I think are some of the worst mistakes new players make. So not wasting any time here, at number 1, and this is not in any specific order, but at number 1, we have not doing the treasure hunts as a beginner. Now these are the stone hatchet, the navy revolver, and the double action revolver. There are some steps to all of these. You can find guides of this. I also have a guide on this actually. I can throw that up on the screen right now. Anyway, to keep it short, for the stone hatchet, you need 25 kills with the actual hatchet, and then you get 250k. And then for the navy revolver, you need 50 kills with it, just normal kills. You can do this on NPCs, whatever, and you'll get 200,000 for this. And then for the double action revolver, you need 50 headshots, and this is easiest by just killing some NPCs on the beach or whatever. And for this, you'll get 250k as well. So all in all, you'll get a quick $700,000 by doing these treasure hunts. And as a beginner, this will be a great boost of money straight into your account when you're first starting out, when you have nothing else to do basically. The second worst mistake is buying expensive supercars and vehicles in general early on. This is not very smart, as your money should be used efficiently to buy businesses to make more money. Of course, you can buy whatever supercar you want. I'm not the party pooper, I'm not the police here, but I would strongly recommend to just buy some businesses in the beginning. You'll thank me later, and you'll thank yourself later by doing this, because I see so many people grinding like crazy to get their first bit of cash, and then they just blow it all on useless supercars or other cosmetics. What happens at this point is that you will burn out really quickly from the game and then leave it forever. And then you'll go over to a YouTube video like this one right here and then type, "Oh, GTA is so hard to make money. Oh, why? No, it is not, buddy. It's just you who buy supercars, which won't help you at all. Mistake number 3 is stealing supplies instead of buying supplies. Now, this is a big myth in GTA Online, where a lot of people think stealing supplies is better than buying supplies, but this is completely wrong. Now, the reason for this is that stealing supplies takes a long time to max out your supplies bar. The alternative is then buying supplies. Now, there are pros and cons to both of these, but at the end of the day, buying supplies is the best option. However, that is based on one condition: that you have the necessary upgrade for your business. Let's say you're gonna be buying supplies for the acid lab. In that case, you would need the equipment upgrade, or else you will be basically making no profit. Now, you can search this up. The numbers are horrific if you buy supplies without the equipment upgrade, and this goes for the bunker, the nightclub, and so many other businesses in the game. You most of the time need the equipment upgrade to make it worth buying supplies. But again, this is definitely worth it, as the equipment upgrade gets you a lot more cash. And the reason we buy supplies instead of stealing them is because of that long time. We don't want to use that much time on just stealing supplies when you can do so many other activities that gives you a lot more money for that time, instead of using that time on stealing supplies, if you get what I mean. So just be careful and research exactly what businesses you are buying supplies for, so you don't end up losing money. Mistake number 4 is going and attacking people with a pistol. In other words, when you're level 1, attacking level 500s. So don't go attacking other players randomly when you don't have any weapons other than a simple pistol. And then you also have no weaponized vehicles or anything. You have absolutely nothing. This is a big mistake. You will get absolutely demolished no matter how good you are at the game. It is simply a big waste of time, and you should be doing other things than trying this. It's just a rookie mistake, and you should go make some money before you even try to PvP other players. Mistake number 5 is not taking advantage of event weeks. Event weeks are great for earning money, especially as a beginner when you don't have many sources of income. Let's say one week the payphone hits, pay double money. Then you should most likely try and do that if you have the agency. If you don't, there's probably some other week with a multiplier on the business that you own, or other activities. Sometimes it's not even a business, but it's something you can do for completely free without even owning anything. So make sure to keep track of what event event week is going on at the moment and then take advantage of it. Especially in the beginning when you're starting GT Online, if you play a lot in a event week, that gives good money for not that much work. Just a heads up, event weeks, they reset every Thursday, so that's where you need to be looking out for stuff. Mistake number 6 is buying the wrong business/property. A bunch of players make this mistake, buying, for example, the nightclub or a crate warehouse as their first business. It is possible to make money with these when you have nothing else, but it's not as easy as doing so with other businesses. Get a business like the acid lab or the bunker, and then pair that with an arcade or a kosatka to do the Kea Perigo heist. This is way better to start with, as you will progress much quicker and not have to grind excessively. Mistake number 7 is doing the wrong activities. This is a very common mistake to do when first starting GT Online. You don't know anything and you're trying to figure stuff out. Now, one thing I see many players do, and to be fair, I also did in the beginning, is contact missions. Now, contact missions are in the past. You should not do them anymore, as they offer so little value to you that it's actually ridiculous. Instead, do the treasure hunts that I talked about in the beginning of this video, and then work towards getting the acid lab and then other businesses from there. Just skip the contact missions completely. In my opinion, they are a big waste of time and also a lot of other activities in the game. Just do a bit of research and try and learn on YouTube and Google and stuff like that. Mistake number 8, not taking advantage of invite-only sessions. Now, to explain what a invite-only session is, it is a lobby or a session as it's called in GTA, where you are the only player there, and if someone wants to join you, you have to actually just invite them. They can't join you unless you invite them to the lobby. So this means you are all alone, which also means that invite-only sessions are king for grinding money. Now, you used to not be able to do jack shit in an invite-only lobby in terms of earning money, but Rockstar then changed this, and now you can do basically any activity in the game. These lobbies are great, as you don't get bothered by anyone, and you will have 100% safety that no one is gonna pull up and mess with you. It's just a lot more chill to play the game this way. Now, you're not taking as much risk, and some people would maybe call it not as fun, but if you just want to have a chill time, grind some money, and not be bothered by anyone, then invite-only sessions are the way. Mistake number 9 is not playing with friends. Now, I get it if you don't have any friends to play with, either they don't play the game or you simply don't have any friends. Well, in that case, that's okay. I get it. I was in the same position a few years ago. But if you have people you could play with, definitely take advantage of it. GT Online was designed in the beginning to be a game where you cooperate with other players to get things done. To this day, the game still leans heavily over to be played with others rather than playing solo. It will be much easier making money this way than if you were to go at it all by yourself. Now, mistake number 10 is prioritizing money over time. We talked about this a bit earlier, but I'll go over this properly now. And this is an important one. I say this all the time, but in GT Online, time is money. If you use an hour making 100k, then yeah, you made 100k, congrats. But you could have possibly made 500k if you chose to do something else that earned you more money. This is just one example of this principle. In my opinion, time is more valuable than money in this game. So pick your activities wisely and weigh them up against each other. Which activity will take more time and what will my hourly profit be? That is what you're looking for. I don't care if you make $5 million doing one thing and only 2 million on another, when you used 10 hours making that 5 million and only 2 hours making the 2 million. You get me? Go by your hourly rate and not by how much you get paid in the end. If you make more money per hour, then that activity is better than the other one. However, something that is worth your time is running the nightclub business. Here's a full guide on how to run the nightclub business and then make millions of dollars in the process. Subscribing and leaving a like would also help out greatly. God bless and thank you for watching. Yeah.